Sailor Lou and the Man.
Tag. You're it, Kate.
Tag. Now you're at Hugh Jackson.
Big blow. Big blow. I'm a bit pooped, Kate. I'm going to get a drink of water.
Okie dokie, sweetie. I'll head to our bedroom for a lie down after running around and being playful with you. I haven't had that much fun in many years. Could I have a drink to please Hugh?
One drink of cold water, coming right up, Miss Jackson.
Hugh. I feel pooped too. Time for a lie down as I feel breathless and worn out. Maybe even a nap for half an hour with my husband.
Oh, hello, Matilda and Mike. Would you two like a cold drink of water? I'm getting one for myself and my wife after we've been playing tag together. I haven't felt playful for so long in my life. It's a shame most adults just aren't as playful as kids.
Actually, Hugh, we have bigger priorities to think about right now. But thank you for the offer anyway.
Charles Kyton has been reported missing in the public for a while. I know where he is exactly, but Matilda came up to me and asked about the man and suggesting about what to do with Charles since he is living in the woodlands alone. Another thing is that Paul Perkinson will be leaving the apartment for another manager's job at a news center that's just been opened last week. He has confirmed who will be the new manager of this apartment.
Paul Perkinson leaving? That is a big priority to think about. Charles Chitton. Oh yeah, I know him. He used to be on the community news with Lee Leighton. So, who is going to be the new manager of this apartment, Mike?
Well, Paul didn't want to mention it yet, but since Mike Mitch already knows. It's me.
That is a surprise. So, what about Charles? What are we going to do about him?
Me and Mike Mitch had a discussion about Charles Chilton a minute ago before we arrived at the canteen. Mike suggested about having Charles as a chef in the canteen since we officially do not have one at the moment. But the only issue is, Charles does not have a home and we can't just leave Charles in the public homeless. So, since I'm becoming the new manager very soon, I decided that Charles could sleep in Mike Mitch's bedroom and Mike himself agreed to that idea.
The only concern about having Charles living in the apartment is similar to Andy Alien and Rob Robot's status. He does not have any identification as his house was committed by arson from someone in the public as all of Charles's belongings was burnt to a crisp. That's another reason why Charles Kyton has been homeless since he was fired from the community news last year. He did formerly slept in an hotel next door to Lee Leighton when they used to be colleagues for the community news itself. I just hope no one from the public becomes suspicious about the plan me and Matilda has created.
It would take careful planning to organize Charles' movement to the apartment from the woodlands. Also, Peter Borking told me that Charles would need a fresh look as he and Graham Gareth has met Charles when they went on a walk back in the summer months at that time. We need to find a doctor for Charles to make sure he is okay and doesn't have any terrible conditions during his time being homeless.
I do love my lighthouse. Thank you, Father, for letting me have your lighthouse from your ancestry. The family sticks together, don't they now? We need to stick together. Oh boy. Wonder what I should have for my dinner this evening. I don't know. I don't really fancy anything right now. I'll probably just go have a walk on the beach. Yeah, that'll be a nice suggestion.
I passed this beach numerous times while flying my helicopter. I never actually noticed that lighthouse until this evening. I wonder who lives there.
It's been so long since I've been on this beach. I'm too busy making sure the boats don't crash onto the rocks at night, and going out there as well at night time, catching fish for the local village chip shops. My father would be so proud of me, and my grandfather as well, and my uncle. I wish they can see me now. I wonder how Andy Alien and Rob Robert are doing at the apartment. I never knew there was an apartment in the surrounding fields and countryside. I've been living in that lighthouse for so long, for over 30 years. I never knew that building. Never. I've not been to the apartment. But I have to say, I bet it's pretty cool and interesting to live in an apartment. It won't be as good as my lighthouse, but it would certainly be a very different home.
A sailor who looks lonesome. I know he is talking to himself, but honestly, I talk to myself as well. What audience? I bet some of you talk to yourself. But what is normal? Anyways, he looks smart in those clothes. I bet he is the owner of that lighthouse.
No. Nice lady. But that lighthouse will be interesting for me to own. I'll ask tomorrow.
Did I just saw another bloke?
That was a lovely cup of tea for my breakfast this morning, along with some grilled cheese toast. Now, after that night shift last night, there weren't many boats about. Now, what should I do? Maybe I suppose I could get someone to lawnmower the grass. Or maybe I can try and find some treasure like pirates. Or maybe I know some wise sailor, but I do like to have some fun in my time. No, thank you. I don't want to buy anything off you.
I want to ask you something. I want to see you.
Well, if you're here to buy something off me, then there's no sale today, because you're on private property. Now get out, before I make you walk the plank.
Oh, please. I'm a very nice man. Open the door, and let's get to know each other. Don't you ever get sick of being lonely?
Lonely? I beg your pardon. I'm not lonely. I'm lonesome and wise. You have no idea who you're talking to, young man. So be careful with your words before you get men wrecked, or I couldn't think of another term for shipwreck, but you get what I'm saying.
Ha! So lonesome and wise, are you? You don't sound very wise to me. Open the door, and then we can get some explanation sorted. Come on!
What do you want? What do you want from me? You can't have anything, and no, you can't live with me. You're homeless. You should have kept your job rather than wasting your money away.
Listen, sir. I want you to take £6 million if you give me your lighthouse. You'll have a proper free home, a modern luxury, like a luxury suite, I think it's called. You know, like one of those American homes that you can live in with that cash, tax-free. And the reason as well I thought I asked you this is because I have a job role as an inspector. You can call me Nicholas Andrew, you can. That's my name, Nicholas. Take the cash and the free home and give me your lighthouse, and you have to never worry about money ever again, sir. Come on, do it.
There's that man again with that sailor. If I fly in my helicopter, then I can keep a closer eye on that mysterious man who's at that lighthouse. I knew that sailor owns that building. I wonder what that suited man wants from that sailor.
Not in your lifetime. You have no idea what my father and my grandfather has been through to get this lighthouse all sorted. They're the ones who built it in the first place when I was a baby. And you really think I'm going to give up my home for some cash and some modern trash? Really, sir? And you're an inspector? You got any evidence or identification that you're truly an inspector? Or are you just saying that just to try to get my bad side on you? Because I do have a bad side on me, you know. And I could make you, I'll give you something to cry if you don't go and leave me by.
That was the weirdest sentence I've heard in my time. Come on, I'm giving you one last chance. Sell your lighthouse, take the cash on the free home. It's free, FREE, and you'll make my day. And I won't have to come and see you ever again, because I don't know where the address is. I got a folder that's got the address.
Folder? What folder? I can't see a folder around you. I don't think you're an inspector at all. You're just someone that's trying to take the mick out of me. Thank you very much, but I'm not selling my lighthouse. I won't tell you any other information about how this lighthouse was built and what my father and grandfather's been through to get into this, to get through all that trouble for me. They gave me their lighthouse, and you don't know how my family runs. Get your own family and pick on them, and then you might get what you want at the end.
So, he doesn't believe me that I'm an inspector. He doesn't believe about the cash and the house. Truthfully, he's right. I don't have the cash or the free house. But he's too lonesome and wise to trust anyone. I won't give up, whatever your name is, sailor. And then you're the one that'll be walking the plank, and you'll regret it.
Oh my! That suited man wants to buy the lighthouse and leave Sailor Lou, which is his name, with absolutely nothing. I'm going to keep a much closer eye on that inspector man, with quotes in between those descriptions, and find a way to stop Nicholas of forcing Sailor Lou out from his important home. I better inform Aditi Glinkpie as well, so she can keep an eye on that secretive man. So you see, Aditi, Nicholas Andrew, is an inspector who wants to buy Sailor Lou's lighthouse for millions of pounds and a free luxury suite home, while Nicholas himself owns the lighthouse. But Sailor Lou has his dad and granddad built that lighthouse and does not want to sell it whatsoever. Have you ever heard of Nicholas Andrew before?
Nicholas Andrew. I'm not sure, Britannia. I'll have to search up on the internet to find our identification, so then I'll get a closer visual of what Nicholas looks like. I never known Sailor Lou before, as I didn't knew there's a lighthouse a few miles away from Cheerling's helicopter rides. I'll go on a secretive mission to identify Nicholas Andrew and ask for details in case if he's someone similar to Kyan Karan I arrested some time ago at Paul's apartment.
Thank you, Aditi Glinkpie. I hope your mission goes successfully. I might introduce Sailor Lou to myself, so he'll know that there's someone to look after him when somebody else tries to take advantage out of Lou. I hope Sailor Lou does have at least one best friend. He did, though, mentioned Andy Alien and Rob Robot. Oh, I remember Andy Alien. He accidentally stolen some merchandises from the entertainer store. I didn't knew that there's an alien and a potential living robot on planet Earth. Sailor Lou mentioned to himself that Andy and Rob lives at an apartment when I saw him at the beach.
I'll go over to Sailor Lou's lighthouse now so he'll know that there's someone will look after him when he's in any potential danger. I'll definitely make a proper visit to Chia Ling's helicopter rides when I'm not on duty. Thank you for informing me about Nicholas Andrew, and I hope to see you again soon, Britannia.
I wonder once Sailor Lou gets to know me. He might. Oh, I don't know. Take an interest on my beauty and personalities. He does sound very handsome with his voice and looks. His personality sounds very promising.
Hello there. How you been? I've been okay, thank you. I thought today I'd come and revisit the woods and just enjoy the quiet environment. You remember some of these sceneries before because you've seen this place. Different, isn't it now? Because it's now July time on this episode. It's a lot more overgrown comparing to when you've seen this place the last time. All of this now has overgrown. Yeah, I prefer it when it was all cut back in the spring. It'll take too much lawnmower power to mow all of this. Because the land is too big, you need one of those vehicles you sit on and drive around to cut all of this. But you know, look at the summer scenery, just have a good look and I'll get out of your way. Yeah, get off the screen. Oi, I'm here, you know, it's called Lewis Vlogs. No, not again. What do you smile at? Oh, Tom Riddle. Pretty, isn't it? Come take a look around here. Very overgrown. Yeah. I've been here more than twice before. You've always seen a lot of sceneries around here. I've not seen anyone I know. No. I thought I'll show you more parts of this big forest, sections you haven't seen yet. Come with me and you'll see. Come on. As much as you like to watch this all day long rather than me, you're going to have to come, you know. I don't want to go with you. Come on. You'll like it. Really? Yes. Come on. We're going this way, we are. Come on. I don't want to go that way. It's scary. Well, you're going to have to toughen up. We are going this way, whether you like it or not. Gives a bit more variety on the show, you know. For some reason, a brown fly... Oh, what? Are you throwing flies at me now or something? This is your wind-up? Ha, ha, ha. Come on. Let's do some exploring for a change. Makes a change, doesn't it? Come on. There's nothing to worry about. Don't overthink it. Come on. You know what I've been curious about? I've been curious about these red spray paint circles. There's some of them on these trees has got like this circular red circle paint spray on them on these trees. Do you know why they got them on there? Because I don't know about tree cutting. I'm not sure enough. Let me know if you know what are these red spray paint circle things are. Well, I've not heard anything mysterious happening for a while, which makes a change. So, at least for once, we're enjoying ourselves, aren't we now? It's been way too long since. This show has been more of like a vlogging show.
Should have ended a long time ago.
Shh! Shush your tangent. This is a library. No, you're in the forest.
That was a teeny weeny baby wavy joke. Ew, really, Lewis?
Oh, shh your complaints. Watching you. I wonder where that man lives. There's no way he will be taking my lighthouse. I know he's trying to hide somewhere, but if he can get away with it, he's not. I wonder if he can help me out. Hello, sir. Who are you? I've never seen you before. The name's Sailor Lou. I live in a lighthouse, and I need your help. A man named Nicholas Andrew, who believes that he wants to buy my lighthouse, tries to persuade me to take £6 million and a luxury suit house so he can buy my lighthouse. But I do not want to take it because my grandfather and my father built it for me and gave it. But they just won't leave me alone. And I barely didn't have a lot of sleep last night because of Nicholas. So I was wondering you can give me a hand and really try to just let Nicholas just leave me be. Because I don't know how long he's going to bother me for. I just don't know. A man wants to buy a lighthouse. I think what would be best... Sailor is your name?
Correct.
I think it would be best if we discuss it at my home. It's a bit too open out here, despite there's not many people around. Do you want me to take you?
It would be ideal.
Come on. I can show you my home if you wanted me to, and then maybe one day you can show me your home, which is in a lighthouse.
I'll consider it at
I'm the
some
only one that thinks
point.
these flies are really annoying, where they just won't leave you alone.
A bit like wasps.
Yeah, come on, let's go before these are gonna bother us.